As for today's game, the Sharks win by 1 in a shootout, 4-3, and Askarov was huge. Obviously, a couple big stops late. Sharks were on their heels a little bit in the second half of this game. It's one thing to be up 3-1 and then to have to take it into overtime, but still, 20 wins now on the season, Drew.
Yeah.
That's all they reached last year with the full season. Today was game 40, and they're back at 20 wins.
Well, I thought this game showed that the San Jose Sharks are, to use Ryan Warsofsky's words, maturing. And we've seen this season them beat some middle teams.
Yep.
We've seen them beat some teams a little bit below in the standings,
Yep.
but they haven't gone up against the top teams and fared very well.
This was one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a team that won 9 of the last 11. Since November, they've been one of the best teams,
Right.
the second best team in the National Hockey League as far as wins and losses. The Sharks didn't start, the game didn't start great. It was kind of a low event period. But what they did was they were able to check to get things going. Even though Minnesota had the time and space coming up on the rush, when they entered the zone, the Sharks were on them right away. They did a very good job defending. They did a very good job on those scrums along the boards. They did a very good job of getting the puck out of the zone. And then they get the lead. Okay?
Yep.
Chernyshov's goals. Are you kidding me? My goodness me. First of all, the shot by Tarasenko against Yaski, that's world class.
It's hard to stop that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But Chernyshov's goal against Quinn Hughes.
Using the body.
On
a Norris caliber defenseman.
Exactly. And then that goal, and then the Sharks get to work and they get the lead. But as usual, you're going to sit back a little bit and try to defend. A couple of bad plays.
Right.
The Sharks aren't able. I didn't like the second goal by Foligno's shot.
Yep.
Of course, though, to be fair, Foligno hadn't scored all year long.
Right. That was
and
his
the
first.
Sharks are street busters.
Yep.
They really
Yep.
are. And not in a good way. But then once Minnesota put their push on, they tied the game, they keep pushing a little bit, but then the Sharks settled things back down again. And the effort on defensive zone, net front, going to the net, every line contributes. Delandier's line didn't play a heck of a lot in the third, but when they were out there, they made something happen. And then the Sharks got the game back, and the overtime was nothing but fun. It was fun. It was a fun. These two teams play a fun overtime.
Yeah, and usually for the result too.
Exactly.
We like the results.
Yeah.
I rarely ever want to step on Mike Greer's toes or Ryan Warsofsky's toes, but two things about Igor Chernyshov. I don't think he's going back to the Barracuda, and I don't think he's coming off Macklin Celebrini's line.
I'm really interested to see what happens when Will comes back. I really.
I mean, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind stepping on their toes at all, actually, to tell you the truth. Everybody knows that my coaching record, and they should probably listen to other people other than me. But I agree with you. I don't know how Cherney comes off that line. But that's the great thing, with those are great decisions to have.
Right.
When instead of looking at who are we going to put with that guy, what can we do? How can we do that? That's not what they're doing now.
Don't touch anything
exactly.
right now.
And also you're thinking of, Kurashev comes back, Wilt comes back, and all of a sudden...
Remember Michael Misa's on this team,
Yeah, Michael Misa's on this team. And by the way, Pavel Regenda is pretty darn good.
Him too.
And Gaudette's played well. So these are good problems where the Sharks are situated right now is, how do we get even better?
Yeah. Drew
It's
Menda,
exciting.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what 2026 brings.
Fun times.
Oh, we forgot to do this.
Oh.
Back to you, Randy. Randy.